In this video, we will be talking about how the distributive property works and its role in solving equations. So first things first, the distributive property tells us that a number A, when being multiplied by two or more terms inside a set of parentheses or brackets, is going to be able to be multiplied, right? Because A is being multiplied by everything inside the parentheses, by every term inside that pair of parentheses. Okay, sometimes I've heard this called the rainbow method because it kind of looks like a rainbow here, right? So I do A times B, which is AB, right? A times B. And then A times C, which is AC. Now, A, B, and C can all be a variety of variables and numbers, as long as we recognize that the outside term is multiplied by every term inside. So if this was 3 times 4 plus 3x minus 2y, right? I could do multiple terms here. 3 would multiply by the 4 to get 12. 3 would multiply by 3x, and I would get 9x. And 3 would also multiply by the minus 2y to give me negative 6y, or minus 6y. Now, I cannot simplify this anymore because none of these are like terms. That's a constant, that's an x variable, and that's a y variable, okay? So in this example here at the top, we have 3 times the quantity x minus 4. I would multiply 3 times x, which is 3x, and 3 times minus 4, which is negative 12 or minus 12. Now, I want you to try the negative 2 times the quantity 6x minus 12. Pause your video now and check in with Mrs. Jackson or with a peer to see if your answer is correct. Now, when we are solving equations, we have a variety of steps we need to follow when we have multi-step equations. On your graphic organizer, on one side of your notes, you should see several boxes that look kind of like this, and then like this, and so on and so forth. In the first box, I would like you to put, so box number 1, I would like you to write the following information. Distribute. Okay? The very first step, anytime we're solving multi-step equations, is to distribute first. Now, if there is no distribution in that equation, then you will skip that step. But we are always going to look for distribution, and we are going to do that multiplication before we do anything else to solve our equation. For example, in this equation, I have 6 is equal to negative 3 times the quantity x plus 2. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my wall, okay? That is always my first step, but the first mathematical step is to distribute. So my organizational step is to draw my line through my equal sign to make sure I can clearly see the two different sides of the equation. And in our next video, we will see a clear reason why it is important to have our wall separating the two sides of our equation. That being said, we are going to distribute first. So I'm going to actually multiply negative 3 times x and times 2. So negative 3 times x gives me negative 3x, and negative 3 times 2 gives me negative 6 or minus 6. I also have 6 here. I'm not doing anything with the 6 at this point because the negative 3 is only on the right side of the equation. So again, that wall is helping me organize myself. From here, I'm going to solve this like a two-step equation. Remember that I currently have multiplication. I'm multiplying by negative 3, and I'm subtracting 6. My inverse order of operations, sad Meg, tells me that I'm going to do any addition, subtraction, elimination first. So I am going to add 6 to both sides because the opposite of subtraction is addition. That cancels out the minus 6, leaves us with negative 3 times x. And of course, 6 plus 6 is equal to 12. My final step is to divide. Now, I know it is tempting to just divide by 3, and that will help us start to get x isolated. But notice the negative with the 3 we're not going to just leave the negative. We can divide it right away, so we are going to divide it right away. So that way I can cancel out the negatives and cancel out the 3's and be left with x. And 12 divided by -3 is, of course, -4. Now I can check my answer by plugging -4 back in. Please pause your video and check your work now. Another example, I'm going to draw my wall through my equal sign. That did not go how I wanted it. Draw my wall through my equal sign. And then I'm going to distribute again. This time I'm going to distribute -3 again, times 4r and times -8. So -3 times 4r is -12 times r. And -3 times -8 gives me a positive, right? Negative times negative, 24. -36 is going to stay what it is over here because I have not done anything with it. There's no operation on that side. So I am going to subtract 24 on both sides. You will notice that 24's cancel out. I am left with -12r. And negative means I add these together. 6 plus 4 is 0. 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6. My final step will be, if you guessed division, you were correct, dividing by -12. And my final answer would be r is equal to positive 5. Go ahead and give this one a shot. Pause your video and make sure you check with Mrs. Jackson when you are done. Final example, I do want to point out one other option when all you have is distribution. Now, this will only work when you only have distribution, or if you isolate the rest of the equation, or isolate this piece of the equation only, okay? So you have one other option, and that is to use your SADMEG options, okay? To actually do the inverse order like this, okay? Grouping goes first, goes last when we're actually doing inverse order. But this is 3 times all of this. That means that whatever's inside the parentheses is going to be simplified last, okay? So if I use SADMEG, I would simplify the grouping piece, the parentheses piece, last. So what I can do is I can take this 3 that's being multiplied times everything else and divide that side by 3 and cancel it out. So all I have left is this -6n minus 5. Basically, I eliminate the need for parentheses. But again, if I do something to one side of an equation, I always have to do the same thing on the other side. 75 divided by 3 is 25. And now I have a 2-step equation like I have every other time. And I would add 5 to both sides. And finally, divide by -6. That's a 30, sorry. Gives me -5. Now, when we have other things like combining like terms and other terms or variables on both sides, especially variables on both sides, this is not going to work. But for this particular situation, we can simplify by dividing by our distributive multiplier before we continue.